Welcome to the Sharon Cliff podcast. Today's episode 38, and it's Change Your Life Through Daily Gratitude. So, what is gratitude? It's the quality of being thankful, readiness to show appreciation for, and return kindness. So, when was the last time that you actually stopped to think about what you're grateful for? All this involves is thinking about the positive things in your life and how thankful you are for them. It sounds incredibly simple, and it is. But the benefits for doing this in some form or another, however you practice it, has some really big benefits. So, what does gratitude really mean? It's that warm feeling of thankfulness towards the world or towards people. When you feel gratitude, you feel thankful for what you have. And you don't need to constantly seek anymore because you're thankful. Now, we hear about gratitude all the time. We know what it is, but we know how it feels. But what are the benefits of practicing gratitude? Well, it makes us feel happier. It reduces stress. It improves our self-esteem. It helps us to be more resilient. It helps us to sleep. It improves our physical health because, when you've got that happiness and that happy feeling and that positive feeling and that energy, it's going to release all those great endorphins and improve your physical health. It's going to help our romantic relationships. Ooh, I know what you're thinking there, but you know what? If you're grateful for your partner and your relationship, and you're grateful for all the beautiful things in your relationship, that's going to improve your relationship. The same goes with friendships. It's going to improve our friendship because we're grateful for our friends. We're grateful for the qualities they bring. We're grateful for the support they give us. It also makes us better managers or better leaders because when we practice gratitude, it's a fantastic leadership quality. It also helps us to find meaning in our work. It helps us find our passion. So, how do you actually start with gratitude? Well, it's easy. You commit to it. You're going to say, I'm going to practice daily gratitude. You just do it. Nike made the slogan, just do it. Do it every single day. Write it down. So, yes, you can think, I'm grateful for that. But if you write it down, you're going to reinforce that. You're actually going to feel into it, lean into it when you write it down. You're also going to be able to go back at the end of the week and look at the daily gratitude that you've felt and practiced every week. And there could be a moment in a week or a month or 6 months' time or a year's time where you're really down and things aren't going too well, or you're feeling down, or, things are hard. You can open up that gratitude journal or diary or book, or notes on your phone or a document on your computer, and you can read back and you can step into the feeling again of all those moments where you practice gratitude, where you felt gratitude, where you gave gratitude, where you leaned into gratitude. That's the beauty about writing it down. Get a buddy. Be accountable. Also share the gratitude. So, if you've got a buddy that you can say, hey, this is what I was grateful for today, and then it gives them the happy feelings as well. But also it keeps you oh my God, I've lost the word. It keeps you accountable for making sure you are practicing gratitude, because sometimes you need those little prompts, you need the reminder, you need the accountability buddy until you get into the habit where you're just automatically bringing gratitude in every day. You don't need to be reminded. And also, it's that reciprocal, you're both going to get the feels because you're sharing what you're grateful for. And it might also give you a different thought pattern on, hey, they were grateful for that. You know what? I've got that too, and I never really felt grateful for that. So it's great in that way. And you know what? Once you commit to it, you just do it, you write it down, you get an accountability buddy, keep going. Because gratitude has so many benefits, as I just mentioned. So what I wanted to leave you with today is no matter how you practice gratitude, and it could be for things that you have, things that you've done, things that you feel, it also, is the external thing. So who are you grateful for in your life? What are you grateful for? What are those moments? It could be big, it could be small, it could be little things of gratitude. It could be, happy that it's a sunny day and you're able to go outside and feel in the warmth of the sun. It could be that you're grateful because you've got a meaningful book that you're reading that's, changing your life. It could be that you've had, a text message from someone to say that something amazing is happening in their life. You could be grateful that amazing things are happening to your friends. There's lots of different ways of gratitude. And, it could just be that you're grateful because you're able to make a beautiful cup of coffee in the morning because you have power. And you have the electricity to actually boil the water for your coffee. It doesn't have to be big gratitude moments. It could be little things, because all those little things add up. And sometimes we sit, we might sit down at the start of the day, and I like to wake up in the morning and go, well, what am I grateful for today? And the last thing I like to do at night time is go, what am I grateful for in my day today? Because then I'm going to sleep in that really happy place and in really feeling into that gratitude. So whether you like to do your gratitude practice in the morning, in the middle of the day, some people like to do it in the middle of the day because they like to come and ground themselves and bring everything back into that moment in the middle of the day. So, they're grateful for what they've done, in the morning, and coming back and practicing that gratitude in the middle of the day could also see them through the afternoon. So whether you like to do it in the morning, middle of the day, or in the afternoon, it's whenever suits you. And that could change on different days, depends on what you're up to. Now, obviously it's, writing down the gratitude or what you're grateful for is a great practice, as I said, because you can come back to it. So whenever you feel is the right time for you to practice gratitude, however it feels for you to ingrain that practice, and whether you write it down or whether you type it out. And it's great for reminders as well. If you did it on sticky notes, if there's certain moments that are like, wow, that's a defining gratitude moment, stick them in Post-it notes around. So, you've got the practice and the habits there, but how do you actually get started? So what I wanted to do was give you 30 great journal prompts to get you started. So these are just some that, I've sort of collected and I felt sort of connected to. And it's just to give you a start, because you know what, once you start a few days in a row and you start to feel into it, you'll just automatically go, yeah, okay, I'm grateful for this. And you'll start to feel into it. And the more you do it, the easier and more natural it will come, but also the deeper you will go with it. It's like any kind of habit, the more you lean into it, the more you step into it, the more you practice it, the deeper you go. It's the same when you're going through trying to define what you're passionate about and what you want to come into your life. The more you go through that process, the deeper you go and the more true to yourself you come. So, number one, what special someone has taught you about unconditional love in the past or present? Number two, write down a good thing that happened to you today. Number three, what are the 5 personality traits that you're most thankful for? Number 4, what about your upbringing? What are you grateful for? Number 5, are you happy with how your day turned out? Number 6, can you do better tomorrow? Number 7, name 5 things that you're doing well currently. Number 8, what family members are you most grateful for? Write down the things that make them special. Number 9, what is something nice another person did for you today or this week? Number 10, what is something nice you did for another person today or this week? 11, write the top 10 things in your life that cause you stress. And what can you do to change that? Number 12, think about the worst period you went through in your life and list 10 ways that life is better now than what it was back then. Number 13, list something good that has recently caught your attention to make you realize how fortunate you are. Number 14, think about the qualities of the people you admire. List out these qualities and how you can incorporate them in your life. Number 15, what friends are you most grateful for having? What makes each of those friends special? Number 16, list 3 things you could do today to be a kinder person. Number 17, name 3 things that always put a smile on your face. 18, what is the most beautiful place you have been to? Relive being in that place as if you were there now. Number 19, what are your biggest accomplishments? Number 20, what do you really appreciate about your life? 21, name 3 things that you can start doing today to express your gratitude to others. So it could be helping, volunteering, donating. Start doing that for the next few days. 22, what has been the highlight of your day today? 23, what things do you own that make life easier? Number 24, name the 3 things that have happened to you that have strengthened your character and who you are today. So that could be positive or negative. 25, list 5 things that you love about your home. 26, what about your career, job, or business are you grateful for? 27, what things made you laugh out loud this week? 28, write about a time someone went out of their way to help you. 29, think about a time where you went out of your way to help someone. And number 30, name 3 talents or qualities that you have that you're grateful for. So there you go, there's 30. And you probably want to go back and rewind and listen to these again. They'll also be in the show notes at sharoncliffe.com.au/blog/38 for this episode. I'll have them listed there so you can go through them. So bringing this back in, we have a daily practice at our dinner table each night with the kids where we say to them, what made you laugh or what made you smile? And we also say, ask them what we ask, go around the table and ask everyone what they learned. But one of the things that I'm going to introduce now is, what are you grateful for? And it's probably not something I would introduce in maybe the conversation every day, but, at least once a week, when you're sitting down at the dinner table, ask those around you, what are you grateful for today? Or what are you grateful for this week? And, bringing it into the conversation at our dinner table each night to say, what did you learn today and what it made you smile or what made you happy? It's totally changed the dynamics of our family dinner time, because instead of just sitting there eating and going, how's your day? Everyone just go, good. We're actually opening up the conversation and everyone's so excited to say what they learned and what made them smile or what made them happy. And it makes the dinner table conversation so much richer, so much more connected. We're finding out things about each other that we would never normally have found out because we weren't asking the right questions. And that's the other thing about, the gratitude is asking the right questions, asking yourself the right questions. And do you need to ask yourself the questions in a different way if you can't find gratitude in your day? So asking yourself the question in a different way or going deeper with the question. So that is my 30 tips or journal prompts for finding gratitude. And today I'm grateful for this podcast because it's almost 12 months since the podcast has been live, and I'm grateful that I have a platform where I can share my voice, where I can share my message, and where I can share amazing things like gratitude and practicing daily gratitude. So that's what I'm grateful for today. I would love you to reach out to me on social media or connect through my website and let me know, what are you grateful for? And if you've put this practice in place, I'd love to know what kind of effect has this had? What kind of transformation? What positive effect has practicing daily gratitude had for you? So let me know. If you love this episode, please leave a review. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss an episode. And also, share it on your socials because other people need to be able to get all the health benefits and all the benefits of practicing daily gratitude as well. If you want to delve deeper into daily gratitude, come and work with me one-on-one. I have a free coaching call that is 20 minutes that is not a sales pitch, that we can come and work on one of the areas around gratitude for you. And help you to bring this practice into your daily life. So reach out to me or send me an email, hello@sharoncliffe.com.au, and let's get started with some daily gratitude. Thanks for listening.